All right, real quick. I have someone in my comment is really poking my ribs with this dilemma that he has created for himself. So I'm going to clear up some things real quick. Okay. There are two different statutes involved. Okay. We live in a dual sovereignty system. Constitution, statutes, and codes. Okay. Which is the federal Constitution, statutes, and codes are the United States Constitution and the full United States Code, which so happen that 49 USC of the Transportation Code is one of the federal constitution, one of the federal statutes and codes, okay? And your state constitution, your state statutes and related legislative information is in your Uniform Commercial Code, okay? Your UCC is your state statute, okay? Everything starts with the UCC, okay? The UCC is going to determine your ownership, the ownership of said property, okay? And it's going to determine the use of that property, in regards to public or private, okay? So please, I have to understand that. State statutes, okay? Federal statutes. Federal statutes are your full United States Code, okay? Your state statutes are the Uniform Commercial Code, okay? Now, with that being said, if you don't believe me, the federal statute also promulgate the same understanding, the same ruling, if you will. Section 501.005 conflicts with Business and Commerce Code, conflicts with UCC, state statute, okay? Articles 1 through 9 of the UCC controls over conflicting provision of this chapter, okay? Simple, plain, in language, simple terms. Now, we're going to stay in 501.002, the Certificate of Title Act, and we're going to find out what motor vehicle means, okay? You have to follow this definition because this definition determines the ownership, okay? A motor vehicle means A, any motor-driven or propelled vehicle required to be registered under the laws of this state. B, a trailer or semi-trailer other than manufactured housing that has a gross weight vehicle that exceeds 4,000 pounds, okay? But A is what we're going to concentrate on. Any motor-driven or propelled vehicle required to be registered under the laws of this state. Now the question becomes, what vehicles are required to be registered? Okay? To find that out, we're going to go here. Section 502.003. Registration by political subdivision prohibited. A, except as provided by subsection B, a political subdivision of this state may not require an owner of a motor vehicle to register the vehicle, pay a motor vehicle registration fee, or pay an occupation tax or license fee in connection with a motor vehicle. Okay, mind you, except as provided by subsection B. Okay, subsection B. This section does not affect the authority of a municipality to 1. License and regulate the use of a motor vehicle for compensation within the municipal limits, and impose a permit fee or street rental charge for the operation of each motor vehicle used to transport passengers for compensation. Okay? Okay? They cannot license and regulate unless it's used for compensation. Okay? It's just that simple. And to back that up, we're going to go here. See, when you first apply for your driver's license, they actually promulgated the rules within the Driver's License Act. Okay? And it reads, application by new state resident. A new resident of this state who applies for a driver's license must submit with the application 1. Evidence that each motor vehicle owned by the person is registered under Chapter 502. Okay, we just went through 502. Okay, or an affidavit that the applicant does not own a motor vehicle, required to be registered under Chapter 502. Now, why would it say that? Obviously, it's because they're admitting that there are vehicles that are not required by law to be registered. And that would be for compensations only. Okay? It's simple. Too simple.